Research complete.
Hello friends, my name is Pardeep Kumar. Let's start a new tutorial about vision and motion. Okay, this is the tutorial number 2 and the title is control the intensity of image. Okay, in the first tutorial I already covered this topic. This is a simple how we can read the image. Okay, if someone is new, then visit on the vision and motion and see this video, tutorial 1. Okay, now let's start on the tutorial 2. Okay, in this tutorial we need to modify the intensity of image. Okay, let's first select an image. Okay, click to OK and let's click to run, and you see this image. Okay, right now I have this image. We need to modify. Okay, we need to control the intensity of this image. Okay, now how we can do this? Okay, let's do first come here and increase the size of this program, sorry, this loop. Okay, all done. Sorry. Okay, now first I delete this one. Okay, now you see all done. Okay, now let's do, because this tutorial I already covered in the topic 1. Okay, now let's do modification. That is, first we need to read the data of this image. What's the size of this image, what's the data, like array. Okay, how many row and columns. Okay, now every image have a row and columns. Okay, you already know about this. And if you don't know the about the size of array, okay, you see they have already declared 50 into 713. Okay, row and columns already declared here. Okay, there have two options. If you need to read like own programming, how you can do this, right click here and come to array, and you see array size, connect to this one. Okay, now you see we need to check the array size, but right now have an image, they have no array. Okay, first we need to convert image into array. How we can do this? Right click, come to vision motion, vision utility, pixel. Okay, now you see there have a image to array, and this is array to image. Okay, first we need to select this one, image to array. Okay, we need to convert image into array. Now you see this is image, connect to this terminal. Okay, it's a very important. You see there have image pixel U8, I16. Okay, and image pixel float. Okay, now you see in the starting you select U8. Okay, grayscale. Okay, if you need to connect this one, then you need to connect 16, and that time you need to select 16 here. Okay, now first I'm select to this one, grayscale U8. Okay, they have option U8, click here and connect to this one. Okay, right click and create an indicator. Okay, now help of this you can see about the size of this array. Okay, now increase the size. Okay, now click to run, and you see they have a same value. Okay, 550713. Okay, row and columns. Okay, okay, now all done, turn off. Okay, let's do other modification. Okay, this is the step 1. Now I delete this one. Okay, now what do you do? Right click here and create an indicator. Directly create an indicator. Let's we check about the what's the value of this array. Okay, this image array, what's the value? Okay, increase the size. Okay, now click to run, and you see right now this image value is 250. Okay, that's why it's gray, everywhere is gray color. Okay, that's why the value is 250. And remember, okay, let me increase the size. Okay, 0 means black. If the value is less than 0 or starting from less than 0, then your picture is start to black. Okay, very black. Okay, if the value is 0. Okay, if the value is 255 in every array, okay, sorry, in every row and columns have a 255, then your then your image size start to like white. Okay, start to increase the white. Okay, now what you do, we need to control the intensity of this image. How we can do this? We need to change the value of this row and columns. Okay, help of, if we are starting to increase or decrease the size, then our we can say difference is difference show in other image. Okay, that is the control of intensity, right? Okay, now right click here, come to vision and drag image display here. Okay, all done, increase the size. Okay, now let's do it. Okay, come on the programming. Okay, now create a programming. Okay, uh, okay, first right click here and come to structure, create a for loop for indexing the array. Okay, now right click, for loop. Okay, one is for row, other is for column, indexing. Okay, now we need to add some value in this previous, we can say previous picture, or we can say array. Okay, Okay, if we are start to increase or we are start to add some value in this image, that's why our image intensity is controlled, or we can say changed. Okay, now how we can do this? First we need to add a element, or we can say vary. Let's click to add, connect to this terminal. Okay, now you need to add some value. Okay, or we can say as like a potentiometer we need to create. First I increase the size. Okay, all done. Right click here and come to silver and numeric and drag as per requirement. I'm choose vertical pointer. Okay, increase the size. Okay, and I'm enter here value 255. Okay, okay, all done. Now we need to select this one and connect to this terminal. Okay, when I vary this vertical pointer, then array value. Okay, array value is start to increase. Okay, add in previous image. Okay, now change representation, select to y32. Okay, all done. Now need to connect to this terminal and connect to this terminal and connect to this terminal. Okay, this one. Okay, first what do you do? First we need to create a simple image. Okay, help of this array. Okay, after that we need to modification. Okay, because help of this you easy to understand what's going on. Okay, okay, in this output right click and create an indicator. In this indicator have a same array value. When you start to increase this pointer, then the values start to increase. Okay, now let's we do it. uh, this is the array, this is your output array. Okay, let's me modify this one. Okay, start to increase the size. Okay, and click to run and you see what's the difference. Okay, now you see in the starting have a same value. Okay, if I start to increase and you see the value is also increased in the output. Okay, okay, now let's do next step. Okay, now create a simple image. Right click here and come to vision motion, vision pixel, and you see there have option that is array to image. Okay, now we need to convert array into image. For display image to select this one. Okay, and you see this is the image option and this is the image output. Okay, now you see they have a pixel u8. Now need to connect to this one, because help of this we get a same image. Okay, now we need to create a temporary storage. Okay, now what do there is the same way. Copy this one, drag here, and this is the image name. Right click and create a constant and enter a same name, that is temporary storage data. Okay, I'm copy this one and I'm paste here, and we need to modify not the same. I'm enter 2. Okay, project 2, project 1 here. Okay, project 2 here. You can enter any name but is not the same for a both. Okay, because this storage is for this image and this storage for we can create for this image. Okay, all done. Now you see they have an image in. Now you need to connect to the image out here. Okay, all done. And right click here and create a constant. You need to select u8 because you already connect to u8 here, and help of this each convert into the array u8. Okay, help of this output u8 you need to again connect to u8. Okay, all done. Okay, and this is the output. You need to connect to this output here. Sorry, there is terminal of output and this is input, like this. Right click here and clean a wire. Okay, all done. Okay, now let's check it. Control T and let's run the program. What's going on? Right click and come to jump to fit. Now you see in the starting have the same image because have the same value of this array, and this image array have the same value. Okay, when I start to increase and you see what's changes. You see when I start to increase the value as like 3 to 3 and 3 to 3 like this. Okay, when I start to increase the value, okay, and you see in the array have same row and columns set that's value. That's why it's a picture pixel is changes. You see. Okay, now let's come on the next step. Okay, now we need to set a 255 in every row and column, because 255 is white and 0 means low. Okay, 0 means black, 255 is white. Okay, if the range is vary from 0 to 255, then the our intensity is controlled. Okay, now how we can do this? Right click, comparison. Let's do comparison greater. connect to this terminal. If the value is greater, then create constant and enter a minimum value, that is 254. Why am I enter 254? Because you see in the starting the size is 250, okay, and the maximum is 255, okay. Okay, now that's why I'm entering 255, sorry, 254. Okay, if the value is greater, then what do you do? Right click, comparison, select, okay, and connect to this output to this one. Okay, if the value is greater, then this condition execute, that time this value is transfer, otherwise false value is transfer here. Okay, now what do you do? In the false, we directly connect to here, sorry, directly connect to this terminal, and in the true condition, right click and create a constant. I am entering 255, that is maximum. Okay, okay, now what do we do? Now delete this wire and connect to this output to this terminal. Okay, all done. Now you see, if the value is less than 254, that time this value is flow here, that is the same value. Okay, okay, that is the same image 255. Okay, if the value is greater than 254 or 254, if the value is greater than 254, that time this condition execute and it start to give, sorry, it start to give this value 255 in every row and columns. Okay, that time your intensity start to increase. Okay, now let's try to do it. Control S, Control T. Now let's try what's the output. Now when I click to run, and you see in the starting have the same is because have the same value 255 in the every row and columns. Okay, now let's start to increase. Okay, when I start to increase, and you see the intensity of this image is changed. Okay, now you see we can easy to control. You see 0 to 255, and you see it's a normal image size to a white. Okay, now if you need to change, like if you need to modify, like if you change normal to black, then what do? You need to enter a 0. Why 0? Because I already told you 0 means black and 25 is white. Okay, in the very, we can say help of potentiometer, that is you can see that is potentiometer. Okay, when I change the potentiometer value, that's your 0 to 255 value, or we can say array value is changed. Okay, that time your picture image, or we can say intensity is changed. Okay, now if I enter a 0, then if the value is 255, if the value is greater than this, that's a condition is on, and that time every row and column transfer to 0. Okay, when you start to increase and add to your previous array, and every row and columns start to put on 0. Okay, now let's me run. Okay, first decrease the size. Okay, now you see in the starting have same is, when I start to increase, like you see, and the, you see the image is changed into white to black. You see when I increase, and you see it's a fully black. Why? Because in the programming we create a logic. If the value is greater than 254, that is the normal size of this image 253. Okay, if the value is greater than 255, that time every row and column transfer a 0. Okay, that's why if I change to this vertical point, okay, if I change to this particular point, that time every row and column transfer the 0. Okay, in every row and column, that's why your image pixel is changed into black. Okay, you see. Okay, if you again vary, like if you need to change uh, like in the normal, that is I am enter here maximum is 255. If I enter here 2 to 120, okay, now the image is normal. Okay, like let's me run. Okay, now you see when I increase, you see, the white, you see color is changed, not a black. Okay, not a fully black. Okay, it's a normal, we can say it's nearby black, but it's not black, it's gray color. Okay, in the starting. Okay, if you need to change, like if I enter here like I am enter here 50. Okay, it's nearby black. Okay, now let's check it what's going on. If I again run, and you see nearby black, but it's not a fully black. Okay, you can change as per requirement. Okay, like you see. Okay, and let's take a last example. If I enter here, that is maximum is 255, that is white. Okay, nearby let's we take I'm enter here 190. Okay, 190. Okay, now let's me run. increase the size, click to run, and let's we increase the size. Now you see it's not a white, it's nearby white. Okay, it's a little gray color. Okay, help of this you can easy to control. Okay, you can easy to change, or we can say control the intensity of image. Okay, if I enter here 255, that is normal white. Okay, when I increase, sorry, when I click to run and when I start, and you see light is in the image, you see we can easy to control the intensity. Okay guys, if you need to any modification, if you are try to like, if you have some doubt, okay, now what you do, you need to you see they have a highlight color and click to run. Okay, in every step you can easy to understand what's going on here. Okay, now you see every step you can easy to understand what's going on here. Okay, like you see this is the size. Okay, this is the value, this is the row, and this is the column. Okay, every row and column enter a 255 value. Okay, that is maximum we can say. Okay, when you start to increase, then the value is also increase, and in that's row and columns put the same value, that is 255. Okay, you can easy to modify. Okay guys, thank you so much. If you like this video, please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much guys.